Hi, everyone. This is the video walkthrough for the workspace for Unit 5 of Math 10-3. The unit is called Angles and Parallel Lines. And you should know that this workspace works very similar to the other workspaces in this course. All right, let's begin. You can start off here on the left-hand side. That's where you'll find your learning objectives or your curricular goals. If you click on this PDF document, you will find basically what you as a learner are expected to learn in this unit of study. Your main column is going to be the resource column. In this column, you'll find things like your lessons, your practice worksheets, your homework to practice. It's also your directions. And I'll just work through a little bit of it for you. So you start here and you literally read it for what it says. And it says Unit 5 pre-assessment. It says look over in the add evidence column to find the pre-assessment for Unit 5. So you jump over to the evidence column. And what you have right here, it says this is your pre-assessment. You can read about that. But basically, the pre-assessment is something that you're going to use. It's going to bring up old skills that we hope you know that maybe you need to recover. But you and your teacher can work through that. And what you would do is you would click on this PDF, and it'll load the pre-assessment. And it's up to you and your teacher. Maybe you do it on a separate piece of paper. Like you could answer those questions on a piece of paper if you want, and the answer key is provided. Or you could ask your teacher to print that out to you. In any case, though, once you're done that, you just go back here. And like I said, here is the pre-assessment key, which will allow you to see, well, how did you do on that pre-assessment? Now, let's assume life is good. Okay, you've done well in the pre-assessment. Go back here. This is the notes package that we are going to use during this unit of study. This is what I use to teach to, okay? So this is where you'll find the vocabulary, you'll find things, the lessons. For example, if we go to, this one says classifying angles. I will speak to this in the video. You can also use this as another resource. There are example questions and there are practice questions. So you need to have this document, and this document needs to be printed off. You need to have a paper copy of that. Once you have that, then you're going to move on to the vocabulary assignment, which is the same as the other workspaces. So that's going to take place within pages 3 to 6 of the notes package right here. Then we're going to move on to the actual learning. Now, this is the one difference. I want you to know, I've created this right here where it says measuring angles with a protractor. I want you all to know right now, you will not find that within the notes package. This is different. This is separate. I think you need to know this. You need to know how to use a protractor to measure and draw angles. So no, you will not find this one section anywhere in that notes package. So you're going to watch this video. You're going to do these worksheets. Now, believe me, you're going, holy cow, 4 worksheets? There is not much there at all, but it is a crucial skill that you have to know. Once you've done that, you come down here, classifying angles. And I can tell you that this is the first lesson within the notes package. Once you've watched that lesson, remember you can watch it as many times as you like, forward, backs, whatever you want till you get it. Ask your teacher for help. This is the practice. Now, it says page 8, number 1 to 2, numbers 1 and 2. That is within the notes package, and the answer key will be available. Then you will open, it says clarifying angles worksheet numbers 1 to 20. So what you can do is you can click on this. You can answer these questions directly on a separate piece of paper, which you will be able to answer your question. You can check your answer key, or you could ask your teacher if you can print that out. Once you've checked your answers and life is good, you're going to move on to the next lesson. And this pattern is going to repeat itself over and over and over. It's very much the same with all the workspaces. As you get towards the end, just so you know, you will see here it says it is now time to do a formative assessment. Look over in the add evidence column to find the formative assessment for Unit 5. So what you'll do is you'll come up here. Now, a formative assessment, everyone, think of it as a practice exam. It's your chance to find out if you've learned what you are supposed to learn. So you can ask your teacher to print this out, or you can do it on a piece of paper, whatever you like, and practice these questions. Okay, figure this out. Then what you're going to do is you're going to close that. And when you're done, you can check the answer key, okay, and see how you did, see how you made out. Going back down here, once you've done the formative, you have a summative assessment and a final summative assessment. Now, just so you know, these two assessments are what we actually mark. You don't have access to them. So when you're done the formative and life is good, you're going to ask your teacher for the summative. That person's going to print it out, give you a copy. It's like an exam, and you got to do it. They will mark it. Once that's completed, you have one more to do. Your teacher will give you that document. You will have it printed out. You will complete it. When those two summative assessments are completed and completed to the satisfaction of, well, yourself and the teacher, you will be done this workspace. So again, this workspace flows very much like the other ones. And I hope this was clear. And beyond that, best of luck with this unit of study.